Just sports, baby.
Crowd goes wild, strawberry ice, bringing fire and style. Reds, Bengals, Bearcats, all in my zone. This is my stage, my mic, my throne. Boom, like a hammer, I'm breaking the game. Strawberry ice, you're gonna know my name. Sports Talk Thunder, hear the podcast roar. Cincy's line is kicking down the door. Step into the ring where the passion ignites. Talking sports all day and all night. From the field to the court to the roaring stands. Strawberry ice with the world in my hands. Boom, like a hammer, I'm breaking the game. Strawberry ice, you're gonna know my name. Sports Talk Thunder, hear the podcast roar. Cincy's line is kicking down the door.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Iceman Jeff Trunapole, and as always, I bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, where it snows in the morning and it's nice and sunny in the afternoon. You can freaking wear shorts right now. It's crazy. Very, very crazy. But you know, as always, I'm coming to you live from that ice cave.
All right, shout out to my sponsors. They are Priority Lawn and Landscaping for all your lawn and landscaping needs. You need your grass cut, you need your shrubbery trimmed, I don't know, you need a paper patio, you need anything. I mean anything. Landscaping requires. Think Priority Lawn and Landscaping. Also, shout out to T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And of course, Meyer Window, Door, and more. I got it in my house. I highly recommend you get them in yours. They're energy efficient, great looking windows, easy to clean. Meyer Window, Door, and more. The website is MeyerCincinnati.com. And also shout out to my favorite brewery, Moorline Lager House. Get on down there, get you some delicious Moorline beer, some delicious Moorline food. And tell them I sent you. Moorline Lager House.
That's right. Check out all the great sponsors of my show, Moorline Lager House, Priority Lawn and Landscaping, because the grass is going to grow eventually, and you guys will need your grass yard cleaned up or some landscaping done. Think Priority Lawn and Landscaping. Also, shout out to Myers Window, Door, and more. They're an awesome place. And, of course, T Properties. I'd say what's up to everybody in the chat, but there's nobody in the chat. So it's like everybody's like watching the Reds game or something or listening to it. I don't know if anybody's actually watching it because we had that discussion last time Billy was on here. Where the hell can we find the game? But it's kind of a pain in the butt. But with that being said, we actually have baseball to talk about today. The Reds are 2-2. Right now, they're not doing so hot in the game, but it looks like Novi Marte just hit a triple, I think. But you know what? The guy who's keeping an eye on all these things. He is the man with the plan. He is Billy DeVoe.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, sir?
I'm good, dude. How are you?
I was doing good till you told me my boy Graham Ashcraft didn't do so hot today. That makes me sad.
Yeah, he not looking too hot behind the on the bump today, which, you know what? Get it out of your system now, dude. Just get it over with and move on.
Well, I just saw on Twitter Novi hit a 3-run double. There you go.
Yeah, Reds just took the lead back.
There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Gonna be above 500. Now, I don't know about you, but I honestly don't give a crap if we're 500 in spring training. Biggest thing is I want everybody to get their work in and just get healthy and get everybody figured out what position they're going to play. You know, the rotation of who's coming out in the bullpen as much as you can. You know, I know all that stuff changes, but that's where I'm at with spring training of how I look at it.
Yeah, I mean, you just get your work in. Just don't get hurt. Don't get hit. Don't get hurt at the World Baseball Classic.
Yes.
Just like, you know, get and like work on pitches, man. And we'll get into that later. But dude, it's just to stay healthy and hit and pitch, and everything will work itself out.
Stay healthy, hit, and good vibes only. Just
right,
like
baby.
Ellie and Gino did back to back earlier this week, which was I think we're going to see that a lot this year. To be honest, I mean, Ellie looks freaking jacked, dude. He's barely walking around. He barely has sleeves on. I think the only reason he has sleeves on is because it's on the uniform. Whether or not he'd walk around just sleeveless the whole time.
Yeah, he's just like the new Ted Klaczewski, baby. Just rip him off.
Exactly. I mean,
let him breathe.
He put some serious muscle on though, dude, because he never even worked out, he said before.
Dude, how nice is that? Where it's like, oh yeah, I'm just naturally an athlete.
I had that problem. Well,
yeah, dude.
It's the way me and Billy were back in the day. We're just natural athletes, you know, and that's why we're sitting here, our fat asses sitting here doing a podcast now.
Yeah, that's why I have this behind me with all of my burgers. Here we go. Cutting it off too. There it is.
Dude, that looks delicious.
Dude, I got to work for this. You know, I got to work to keep this double chin not be a triple chin.
Hey, you got to look. There's a lot of money invested in this. Okay, that's what I always tell my wife. I said rounds of shape. Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah. Hey, some say it's perfect.
Exactly. Ronnie, what's up, my man? He's out there in Arizona enjoying the nice warm weather. And like I said, weather here is just freaking nuts. Like, dude, I went to work. I had to be at work at 5 this morning. So I go to work. It's not bad. It's like 38 degrees or whatever. And there's no snow, no nothing. About an hour later, it's like Snowmageddon. I mean, it's just dumping. I mean, I drove home. It was kind of cool driving home and looking up the hills there and seeing all the white snow on the trees. Looks pretty. I came home, took a nap. It was all gone. It's all gone. You can wear shorts now, I think, if you really want to.
Yeah, dude, I was out there and just dropping stuff off today for Cincy shirts, and man, it was like beautiful. But when I got up this morning and I peeked through my blinds, I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" And it was like, dude, they were like fist-sized snowflakes, and I'm like, if that thing hits me in the eye, it's gonna bruise.
You walk around like, what happened to your eye? I got hit by a snowflake.
Yeah.
You should see the other guy.
Yeah, he just melted away, dude. What a coward.
Right. Take that. He just
take it. Oh my gosh. And dude, Ronnie, it's 80 degrees. Well, good for you.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
So one thing I do want to ask you, and I have not been able to make it out to Arizona. When I was in Florida, I got to go down to Sarasota a couple times. Well, my wife's from Florida, so we got family down there. I miss them being in Florida. And Marty Brenneman said this on 700 WLW. He was on there with Tom, his son, a week or so ago, talking about, it's great out there in Arizona. The facilities are awesome and everything. And he loves it out there. But he said that there's a reason the Dodgers left Vero Beach is to get closer to their fan base. And he didn't leave that out of the realm of possibility. Not that this is happening anytime soon or anything, but that the Reds could someday move back to Florida. And I had this crazy thought. Like, all right, just hear me out here. I'll put this out into the universe here. So, Tampa you are trying to get a new stadium down there, and their stadium's right in the middle of St. Pete. And went over, I think, close to the Bay, maybe over to Tampa down there. What if they do that? And then what if that nice plot of land right there in the middle of St. Pete becomes the Cincinnati Reds spring training home? I think that would be perfect.
I don't hate it. Here is the thing. I have never gone down to spring training in Florida. I've never done that. But from what I've heard from everyone is that it is so spread out where you're like, if you want to go from one facility to another, you could be 2-hour drive getting around.
Oh, right? Yeah, if you're trying to see other teams, yeah.
Right.
I just go see the Reds, but yeah.
Yeah, well, also the Reds play at other places, so like.
The cool thing, if they were to go back to St. Pete, Tampa area, you'd have the Reds in St. Pete, Tampa. Then you got the Yankees in Tampa. The Phillies are in Clearwater, so they're within an hour right there of all those. So that's cool. And then I think the Blue Jays are in Dunedin, I think, and I think that's up the coast. I think so. That's a little farther, but those three are at least close. I don't know if anybody in Plant City. That's where the Reds used to be.
I don't know. I have not kept up with my Florida spring training locales, but I went out went out to Arizona in 2023. I went out
Okay.
for the World Baseball Classic. It then went out, which was incredible, dude. World Baseball Classic plus spring training. I went to 7 baseball games in like
Woo.
5 days, dude. It was
That's
awesome.
That's
But
doing
dude, everything's like 20-30 minutes apart. It's really
Yeah.
close. You know, you're not gonna get like a weird like cold front coming through in Arizona. If you do, it's like 55 degrees. You're
Yeah.
not going to get like rain. It's more, the weather is more predictable in the desert. So like,
yeah. Oh yeah, I'll give you that.
I get it. And so I mean, dude, it is such an easy flight to Phoenix, like easy peasy, hop on. I don't think I had a layover when I went there or back, and I flew Frontier. So which means like I got on, which was like an old crushed Coke can. And then I sat in my seat, which was just like a lawn chair that was zip tied.
It's about this big.
Yeah, it was about this big. My lawn chair was zip tied. If I wanted to charge my phone, we all shared the same power strip that was passed along. In-flight entertainment was just 2 women fighting in the back. It was cool. It was awesome. But no, it's like easier. But no, I would never. I don't think I'd ever want them to move just because going out west is. It's nice to see mountains too when you're watching baseball. There's something scenic about it that's more refreshing than just sitting in like Tampa. You're watching baseball. And it's like, hold on, we got to stop the game. Gator crossing.
Yeah, I mean, well, hopefully one of these days we'll make it out there because, like I said, they've been out there for longer than I think. They've been out there for at least 15 years, at least. You know, what was the first year they moved out there?
It's been 20. It's been 20, I think.
I was going to say 20 at first, but that always seems too long. But I think it might be. So was it 13 they went out there, or was it 03 they went out there?
It might have been 03. I've got a bobblehead. It's downstairs commemorating an anniversary. It's really cool. It's like Mr. Redlegs in an old fighter plane from World War II.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's sick.
How'd you get that one?
I'll tell you later. I've got some pretty cool baubles I'm looking at right here. I think I've got what's this one? Is this one? Oh, here we go. And I've got some cool signed balls just on my desk. Ellie De La Cruz.
I got the this is my favorite one. I just got this one. This is Bronson's Hall of Fame bobblehead.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
This one's sick. Here we go. Dude. Field of Dreams, Joey Votto.
Did you go to that? Did you go to that field?
No, I wasn't going to pay $3,000 to be stranded in Iowa. What else? Oh, dude. This one's also baseball related, but
check.
Florence Yalls, the Yallosaurus. How rad is that?
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, man. That's just hanging out on my desk. I've got just tons of stuff.
Florence Yalls is a good time too. Go there and drink out of a beer bat. I thoroughly enjoyed. Well, when I drank, I quit drinking, but I'll drink a non-alcoholic beer out of it now. But yeah, it's still the Florence Yalls. That's cool. That's a really actually pretty cool stadium there. I got to play the celebrity. I always do quotes celebrity softball game last year. I got one at bat. And I popped out, and then it started raining, so we never got to finish the damn game. So. But I did get to play that last year.
That's a bummer. The
thing is, I did exactly what I told everybody I wasn't going to do. I didn't want to be in a hurry, to make sure the ball drop and hit a line drive. Well, we saw the storm coming. The umpire's like, "Come on, let's go, hurry up!" I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I get up there and forgot everything else. And pop one, son of a. I popped in the air like, "Daggone it!" And all right. So we have the World Baseball Classic starting here next week, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm leaving for it. I'm out of here.
What day are you leaving?
I leave Wednesday. I'm headed to Japan. I'm gonna go see Team Japan play. I'm going to one game. Team Japan. Our group chat's called the Japlaning group. And I keep fumbling it. Huh?
The Japlaning group. I like that. So
Thanks.
you're gonna go watch Team Japan. All right.
Team Japan play Team Czech
Uh-huh.
at the Tokyo Dome. And what's so cool is in 2023, Shohei Ohtani got struck out by one of the guys from Team Czech. And the guy pitching, his full-time job was that he was an electrician.
Really?
Oh, dude, they're all of these guys for the Team Czech. They're like either they're like electricians, plumbers. One of them's a science teacher.
Really?
Oh, dude, they all their jobs is like, we contribute to society, but we're also going to go get smoked
Well,
by Shohei Ohtani.
if I had a chance to do that, I'd do it too. Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
I do it in a heartbeat. Yeah. But that's never gonna happen. But one thing I do want to ask you though, with the Winter Olympics just ending,
Mhm.
and this team right here whooping the Canadian hockey team's ass. Are we gonna have a repeat of this at the World Baseball Classic? Is the United States of America gonna go out there and stop a mud hole and everybody else?
I want to say yes so badly.
Me too, so badly, but
But dude, when you they have been hit with bad news after bad news. Losing Corbin Carroll with a hamate injury, the same one that CES had.
Yep.
Losing him, getting surgery, and he also got surgery on his collarbone. Losing, you're not really losing. You're only getting Tarek Skubal for one start, and he's pitching against Great Britain, also known as in these parts Eat Tane, like because their uniforms, like they were just split down the middle, and on the left side it said Eat Tane, so that's what my buddies and I call them.
Eat Tane.
And that's when Reds legend, huh?
This is from the boys from the Japlaning group.
No, this is from a different. That I can't say the name of this group chat.
You have a lot of stuff you can't say.
I know, brother.
Billy, you live a very, very interesting life. I will say that. I will say very, very
international. I'm a Cincinnati man of mystery.
Yes, Cincinnati man of mystery. There you go.
So, and who pitched for Great Britain in 2023? Reds legend Ian Jabot. Pretty.
Don't you know?
Don't you know? Ian Jabot?
Because you know there's two sides to every Jabot, right? Sometimes you get the upsies, sometimes you get the downsies.
Wow, I didn't know. That's a good one.
Yeah, I used to say, you know what movie that's from, right?
Oh
my!
No,
you're too young. Spaceballs.
Oh no, I've seen Spaceballs.
Yeah,
come on.
There's two sides to every Schwartz. Sometimes you get the upsies,
there we go.
You get downsies. There's two sides to every Jabot.
Man, now
yeah.
I'm a professional comedian. I should have known this. This is Mel Brooks is like comedy 101.
Legend. And they're having Spaceballs 2 come out, which I'm very excited.
Yeah, Josh Gad wrote it with Mel Brooks. I'm so excited.
I cannot freaking wait. So all right, so who is on Team USA? Who are what superstars do we have on this team? Do you know off the top of your head?
We've got at the top of the rotation, you got Paul Skeens, and Paul Skeens is like, he's Mr. USA. He wanted, if he wanted to be a fighter pilot, he wanted to serve his country. And then he's like, I guess I'm good at this pitching thing. So
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, like a little is a freaking understatement. You've got him, and dude, your outfield is still stacked. You've got Roman Anthony, Aaron Judge, Byron Buxton, Mike Trout's not even on the team this year.
On there.
Big Dumper,
yeah.
And you've got Mason Miller shutting it down, closing out games. Like, you're pretty stacked. But something you look at that Dominican team, it's gnarly with literally everybody. Lindor, Soto, any Dominican that you can think of that you're like, man, they'd be pretty good. They're like really good at baseball. They're on that team.
Pretty much.
But Team Japan's a juggernaut. I mean,
they're always good.
They always are. So it's
this is the
man.
I looked it up here. So this is who they got listed for This is pitching.
Yeah.
This is World Baseball Classic Team USA. This is the pitching staff.
Official
Looks like.
roster. Yeah, Joe Ryan's gone. He's hurt as well. So you're basically you're down Scooble and Ryan.
Yeah. Clayton Kershaw. He's retired.
He's going to pitch.
He is.
He wants to come out and pitch. Yep.
Oh,
he's going to come out in a reliever role. It's scary, man. Like Logan Webb at the top is pretty sick too. I mean, look at that catching tandem, dude. Cal Raleigh and Will Smith.
That's good. They got Bregman, Clement, Goldschmidt, Harper,
Gunner,
Bobby Witt Jr.
Dude, the left side of that infield, Bobby Witt Jr. playing short and Gunner playing third is absurd.
Yep, and then Judge, Braxton, those two are. And then
PCA.
Yeah, our favorite guy, PCA. Kyle Schwarber.
Dude, love what he said about the Dodgers this week in an interview.
What did he say? I missed that.
He was doing an interview for like some Chicago magazine. It might have just been called Chicago. But calling out, he's like, I love Wrigley Field. Wrigley Field's one of the best in the country. And he's from California. He's like, Wrigley's one of the best. It's people are there to watch the game. Unlike when you go to Dodger Stadium, people just want a picture.
Well, I mean, I have to give the Dodgers fans credit here lately. Now they have a really good team. They've been showing up more to watch baseball, I think, than they used to. But they would show up late and leave early all the time. Because there is a classic video of Kirk Gibson winning game 1 in the 88 World Series. The ball's flying out and look at the parking lot, and all you see is red lights because of all the cars and the Dodgers fans leaving.
Dude.
That's what Dodgers fans do. They leave.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Have you been there?
No.
It's a nightmare because there's only one way in and there's one way out.
I've only been to California 3 times, and that was when I was a kid. As an adult, I have not been out there. No, I wasn't out there. We went to Palm Springs, but not LA. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it just
top of a hill, right?
It's a hill, and you like go through a park, and there's just one street in and one street out.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I get leaving early if it's rough, but dude, the World Series, what are you doing?
Right.
Insane.
I'm trying to look up Team USA. What's their schedule here?
So they've got, I think they're in Pool B, and they're in Houston, I want to say.
Yeah.
I think they've got Canada, Mexico. Oh, I don't remember who the other one is.
Oh, I'm trying to look up schedule. Here you go. Let me see here. Okay. What? No, this is. Oh, these. Okay, hold on. I'll bring this up here. Hang on.
Okay.
This is interesting.
They're in Houston, not Arizona, right?
Oops, wrong one.
Because they're playing at what used to be the Juice Box.
Right. Yeah.
And now it's called like Denkin Field or something.
All right, let me go to this one here. Share screen. Yeah. And we're going to go to that schedule.
Cool.
Share. All right. So go back here. There we go. Okay. So the schedule it has here. So these teams are all playing actual MLB teams.
Yeah, they're just getting warmed up.
This is all the exhibition games.
Yeah.
I thought it had the whole. I thought it had more. That's all just the exhibition games. So they have all this here.
Okay, so they're in Pool B.
There we go.
They are in Houston.
All right.
Let's see. Here it is.
All right, here we go. Thursday, the first game. Thursday, March 5th. You got Czechoslovakia and Korea, Australia, Czech. All right, that's one's USA play. All right, here you go. USA, Brazil. Yep, they're playing in Houston. You can see that.
Well, I'm pulling my thing back here. Yeah. Looking at it now.
Yep, Houston. So that's the first game for the USA. 8:00. It's on Fox.
Okay, so they've got Mexico and Great Britain in their pool, and then they've got to have one more team, right? No, that's or 2 more teams. I don't remember off the top of my head. This is really making me mad. Okay. Team USA has.
Then USA plays Great Britain the second game on Saturday.
Yeah. So they got USA, Mexico, Italy, Great Britain, and Brazil. Mexico is good.
Yeah. How is Brazil? I feel we should beat Brazil.
You would think. Let me look at their roster. I'm pulling it up. Brazil, WBC roster.
Then you got Great Britain. So those two should be wins.
They should. Oh, Jazz Chisholm's playing for Great Britain.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Brazil. I'm trying to see if they've got any major leaguers here. Pitchers. Oh boy. This shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, it looks like the first hard game that they might lose is Mexico, and that's Monday the 9th.
Yeah, the only name that I recognize on this roster for Brazil is Dante Bichette Jr.
Ah.
Yeah, not even the real deal.
Wait, he's playing for Mexico?
He's playing for Brazil.
Dante Bichette Jr. is playing for... Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I think about it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Man, Dante Bichette, when he played for the Reds, he was Mr. Double Play. I swear, every time, I don't know if you're young enough to remember that, but every time he came up to bat that year after the 99 year, it was 2000, I swear it seemed like he hit the double play every freaking time. It was not a good year for Dante Bichette for the Reds. So,
I just pulled up his baseball reference. Dang. Dude, he was barely above average. He had a 103 OPS plus in 125 games, 16 homers, 76 RBIs, 295 average, 353 on base percentage, and a slug of 466 with an OPS of 819. So, I mean, overall for the whole year, 23 homers, 90 ribs. Sounds like a really good year for our guys last year.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So it looks like the first, like I said, Great Britain and Brazil, to me, as far as the World Baseball Classic go for USA, seems like should be wins. Now, if I'm correct, they made it to the championship game last time, right? Because I think Shohei struck out Trout.
Wasn't that awesome?
Oh, yeah. It was awesome. I was also pissed because Trout struck out. I wanted him to win. I was like, damn it, because I think he just hit a home run off of like the game before that, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah, and Schwarber tied it up. That AB was wild. I was like,
Yes, I remember that now. Good.
Dude, he was like, I was watching, and I put a bet down, and I was like, dude, there's no way that Schwarber isn't going to homer this game. And I'm watching him just pick away. I forget who was on the bump for Japan. And they just keep coming inside on him. And he just keeps pulling it too far foul. And he hit that same spot. And I was like, this ball is gone. Right as soon as I watched it leave the pitcher's hand, I was like, this thing's getting smoked. Then gone. Second deck at Lone Depot Field in Miami. One thing, dude, isn't it kind of a bummer? Like, you think of all these classic names of ballparks like Riverfront Stadium, Three Rivers Stadium, Fenway, Wrigley, Dodger Stadium, and now we get like Lone Depot Park and like Rate Field in Chicago. And like, doesn't it kind of suck? Like having the corporate stuff suck all of the personality of it.
We got lucky because Great American Insurance bought the name rights because Carl Lindner owned him at the time. He owned all that. But Great American Ballpark is the coolest name. And and I hated Synergy. I hated the name Synergy Field. I always called it Riverfront. Hell, I still call it the Coliseum down there, the Coliseum. And for people who don't know what I'm talking about, it's Heritage Bank Arena or whatever the hell they call it. For a while, it was Riverfront Coliseum. You had Riverfront Coliseum, you had Riverfront Stadium. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying. But it was just like we got Paycor Stadium for the Bengals instead of Paul Brown Stadium. But it is what it is, man. It sucks. There are some like Camden Yards. Isn't Camden Yards something named at Camden Yards or something like that? Then there's a couple of stadiums I've seen do that where
Yeah.
they had the sponsorship and then they put the original name behind it.
Yeah, like you've got Geha Field or Gaha Field at Arrowhead Stadium,
Yeah.
like that kind of thing. Camden Yards, I think, is still just Camden Yards.
Well, it might be. There's some well, they still have Wrigley Field, still Wrigley Field, and the Red Sox one.
Mm.
What the hell's the name
it's
of their stadium.
Oriole Park at Camden Fields. Whose stadium? Sorry, I was looking that up.
Oh, it's Oriole Park at Camden Fields. Is that what it's called?
Oriole Park at Camden Yard. Yeah.
The Red Sox. What's theirs? Why can't
Fenway.
Fenway. I didn't want to say Comiskey, but that's White Sox. That's not even named that anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
Great field. Ugh.
Crip's got an observation for it. Billy makes you think of what Jethro would have started his podcast career earlier in his life. It's on me.
Okay. There we go.
Not Jethro from Beverly Hillbillies. That's me.
I was also thinking Jethro, like Jethro Tull.
Hey, there you go.
I just
Exactly. Joe Robbie Stadium missed that one too.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get. I do want to talk a little bit about Sal Stewart and him losing of the weight. And the one thing that me and other Reds fans were concerned about was we used to have the power. Well, I was reading Charlie Goldschmidt, Charlie's chalkboard, and he hit a ball to dead center field yesterday, I think, where most guys would have gotten jammed on it. And he, one, is quick enough to get inside of it, and two, strong enough still to get it out there. I think he's got a very, very good shot of getting Rookie of the Year this year.
Oh, I have no doubt. I think that, I think that he could easily win it if Connor Griffin isn't the guy that they think he's going to be in Pittsburgh.
Right.
There is no doubt in my mind, with enough bats in this lineup and having some protection like from Ellie and Gino, dude,
right,
you can really see him start to mash. And him losing the weight, I think it was just a little bit of a beer gut,
Well,
and then
it was more of what Tito wanted him to do, because they wanted him more athletic to be able to for defense, because they wanted him to play first base, and I think he'll be a backup second baseman too, along with Spencer Steer.
Right.
But it's mostly to just help him be more athletic and be able to move over there.
And Pat Kelly, bats manager, said that his best position, Sal Stewart's, is second base.
Right.
And so, yeah, man, second base is, if you look at the infield, it's one of the easiest positions to play. The hardest throw is going to be to first.
Yeah.
Or else you're just going to do a light flip to second. It's not as nuts. But him losing the weight, when I saw him in person at Reds Fest this year and he had dropped the LBs, I was like, yeah, he might have lost weight, but he still looked like broad shoulders, jacked dude. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like he just cut a couple chicken parms out of the diet.
But the funny thing was, I thought he took this so seriously. He was literally sending videos, I think, and updates to Tito weekly about how he was doing. So he took this completely serious. Like, all right, you want me to do it? I'm down. And he, same with Ellie. He wanted to be stronger and hopefully not run into the leg injuries and just be more stronger as the season goes along. Yeah, for him to gain the weight, and which he didn't gain fat. It's all freaking muscle. Ellie's just jacked, and then Sal just slimmed down.
Yeah,
that's where I'm like, this. Everybody's taking this, like, not that they don't take it seriously, but they don't do this stuff unless they believe they got a shot and they believe in what the coaching staff and the team is telling them.
Yeah, well, also Sal had an interview with Joe. Oh, I forget his last name at Fox 19. Does not matter.
Joe Danneman.
Yeah, but Sal was like, dude, I want to be the best. I want to win Rookie of the Year. I have all of these goals. Mm-hmm. I want to do all of this stuff. And the way for me to do that is by working hard and putting my best foot forward. And I was like, man, he's awesome. And if Sal Stewart wasn't a baseball player, with his macho bravado and the way that he talks, you can tell he'd be doing gym tan laundry and fist bumping at the Jersey Shore. Like, exactly. Gold chain out and just.
I can totally see that. I love that he's the maturity that he's taking to, because I mean, some guys can be like, I just made it up to the majors, man. I'm like, this is what got me here. I'm not going to change what I'm doing. This weight got me here. So I was like, no, I'm all in. All right, cool, let's go. I'll lose the weight. Yeah, I got you, coach.
Yeah,
that's
well,
mature. He's really mature, I think, in his attitude.
yeah, totally. He's like, he doesn't need that extra oomph to get the power. He's got that built into his body and worked harder to get the muscle. He's not like a reliever where you talk to like old Sammy LaCure. He's like, yeah, I got fat because I needed that to pitch.
Right.
And to like maintain and to get more force moving forward and to like give my shoulder and elbow a little bit of a break because I'm using all that weight and pushing forward and I can get behind it. Same with CC Sabathia. Like,
right.
You see that where with him in the box, guy's a beefcake. Guy's got it covered. Guy can hit it far.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, I was listening to that game and you could hear the crack. And yes. When I heard that, I was like, this is different.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you hear it and you hear it from scouts, like there are certain people that have like it comes different off the bat. And when you're only listening, you hear that and you can hear it with Ellie all spring too. Yeah. Every single one of his hits has been an extra base hit.
You can hear that from Ellie when he first came up. I mean, he just had that's the thing is you can, the sound, the sound. There's just a different sound when it comes off a dude's bat. And if you're the dude, you got that sound. And we got a couple of guys like that. I mean, I think Novi Marte, like people keep sleeping on him. Like I'm bullish on him this year. I keep saying it. And I hear a lot of talk about TJ Friedel and if he can play all the time in center field. Novi, in my opinion, he could be our future center fielder. Everybody keeps talking about moving Ellie out there. Novi's already out there. They can put him in Novi Marte in center field today, I think, and he would take it to a fish to water. Not that TJ Friedel can't play center field anymore. Just getting older. He is a smaller guy. Running into walls and stuff like that would help wear and tear on his body.
Yeah, TJ played left today. And there's also somebody that can play center field that's if they can hit like they hit in 2023, you can have Will Benson play more in center field. He made some catches last year that were spectacular. I remember he had an inning where he dove forward and ran back and dove on one. Yeah. JJ smoking that curveball, dude. That thing hung and he crushed it.
JJ Blood Day. I was like saying his name.
I think that you're looking at it and you really wish you could force one of those guys to go down and have Hector Rodriguez up here. But the way that Hector has been at the plate seems like his approach has been get aggressive early. I think he's probably pushing. That's
why I'm okay with having these guys in front because he doesn't need to push it. Go down to AAA, develop. Like maybe next year's your time, and hell, maybe later on this year. Who knows?
September.
But I'm kind of right. And the thing I really like about this team is we got depth and we talked about depth in the bullpen, depth in the starting pitching, but we got depth on this bench too. And
if they can hit,
and that's the key right there. The thing is, people are kind of worried about our backup infielder, which we don't necessarily have. We don't have one, but we do have one because. We have Spencer Steer and Sal can both play second base. You got Matt McClain who can go over to shortstop. You got there are mixing and matching parts in here that you can move guys around. So we don't necessarily. It was one of the first times ever that I can remember that I don't think we actually necessarily need a middle infielder as a backup. We've got enough guys that are playing every day that can move around and give other guys days off.
Yeah, you don't need a Garrett Hampson. You don't need a quote unquote like Skip Schumacher that we used to have. We don't need that guy who's like, well, he's got 9 different gloves in his bag and he hits 220.
Right.
You don't need that. Like you one guy that you didn't even mention is Key Bryan came up as a shortstop.
Yes.
You could put him at second, third, short. He could stand at short. But in a pinch. But you've got so much depth that's already out there on the field. You don't need to sacrifice a bench spot and lose possible production for that. And it's also interesting to see what what's going to happen with Nathaniel Lau. I mean,
yeah,
he's hitting.
He's hitting, and that's one that it's like an extra. Like it reminds me. I'm going back again, but the 91 team, we got Moose Milligan, and we didn't need. He wore 99. He was a first baseman. We didn't. He made the team. Actually, 91 or 92 is 92. The team turned out to be awful, but it was an extra veteran bat that they picked up. That you're like, huh? And this one, it's like, well, he's only a first baseman, but since you don't necessarily need that backup middle infielder, you can keep him. You can use him on the bench, off the bench, and start.
Sure, but you've got 4 spots, right? So you've got J.J. Bleday, Dane Myers, Will Benson, and then
Dane Myers is another one who can play a good center field too.
Well, then you've got Jose Trevino. There's your 4, right? And then outside looking in Nathaniel Lau. It's tricky. I mean, I would
be surprised if they put him if he's hitting, because if he hits to how he normally can, that's a hell of a bat to have on your bench / somewhat starting. I mean, that's where I have a, and to me, I'm kind of like, if he wants to be a starter, he might ask the Reds, because they signed him to a minor league deal. He's a non-roster invitee. Sure. He might just go, hey, thanks guys, but I'd rather go try catch on somewhere else so I could be a starter, get more at bats. But if he doesn't, there's
not a lot of options for him. That's why he signed a minor league deal, and he hasn't done anything spectacular enough to be like, man, should the team's going to be like, can we add him to our 40? Can we add him to our 26? And with the Reds, you're kind of finagling, looking around and trying to find a way, but he just needs to earn it. And he knows that. There's still plenty of time for him to do that. There's going to be some opportunity with Gino leaving and going to play for Team Venezuela. So there's a chance for him to like get in at first, because they'll rotate people around and, Key at third. He can, first and rotate with Steer or Sal. So it's just, it's too early to tell, but it's almost like you're looking at this roster and you've got to think who the odd man out is. And for me, it can't be Will Benson again. Like the Reds were, I think Lance tweeted about it, 34-27 when he started games. I know he's streaky, but he's your power lefty that when he's hot, he is scorching hot.
When he's hot, he can carry a team when he's hot. It's just the problem is when he's hot. But this is all great problems to have. We're not trying to figure out who's going to make the team, or we're trying to figure out who's going to make the team. But I mean, we got this bag of balls here that can make the team. We got this fungo bat over here that might make the team. No, we got actual legit players that are fighting to make this team. And we might have to either cut somebody or have a loaded Louisville team, which is awesome. I mean, we haven't had that in a while there. I know Ronnie put this up a while ago. We're talking about Key, and he's asked us before, will Key make this team? Yes, Key Brian Hayes will make this team. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind he will make this team, because the biggest reason they went out and got Key Brian Hayes is to help Ellie. And it obviously helps our defense, but that helps Ellie. So it's going to help Ellie so much. And I've heard so many people here talk about we got to move Ellie. We got to get him out of the outfit. And I'm like, I'm one of them. I think he could eventually be an outfitter, but he can do it at shortstop too. And with having Key Bryant Hayes over there, where Ellie doesn't have to range all the way over there, he's got a Gold Glove, and he's going to have him for more than 2 months. He's going to have the whole year this year. That's going to ease Ellie's mind, I think, a bit more, instead of because last year he kind of stopped going all the way out to left field and trying to make all the catches. That's where he's got these ranges. He can make these plays. This is where Key Bryant guy go, dude, I got it. This is my side. I got it. And that's where Ellie, I think it'll help him develop a little better and relax, because when it makes mistakes, it seems like on the easy plays. I mean, not always. He makes the spectacular ones. It's like the easy ones where he doesn't take the time to step into the throw, or he relies on his arm too much. Like, remember Sean Dunston back in the day? He would just fire it over there, wait forever, and he always relied on his arm. And Ellie does that sometimes. And sometimes it gets him in trouble. It's the same thing with Sean Dunston. He would do the same thing. And I know Freddie Benavides, I read a story of talking to him. I think it was from Joe Danneman again, about how they're working with Ellie on the timing of getting the ball in and getting it out quicker and smoother so you don't have to rush the throw. Those are the things where Ellie's young. People forget how young Ellie is. He's only like, 21, 22 years old, something like that.
23.
I mean, is he 23? I mean,
Might be 24.
He's so young. And that's the thing. It's like he's developing still. And there's so much pressure and stuff put on his plate as the beacon of hope for this Reds organization, the star of the team, the future of baseball, yada, yada, yada. That's a lot of stuff to put on his plate. Putting Keogh there takes some of that pressure off. Not bat-wise, that's Gino. Gino takes some of that pressure off. So those two guys right there, I think are going to help Ellie hopefully have an MVP year this year.
And another thing with Ke'Bryan Hayes, when you look at the books, which is not every fan's favorite thing to do. I'm a dork and I love looking at these spreadsheets and trying to build a squad. When you look at Ke'Bryan Hayes, he's costing you $9 million and you get platinum glove defense at third base. That is a bargain and a half.
Yeah.
Like,
and the thing is, we're worried about his bat. You got Gino who can play third. So you can get, because they're going to have to give Key days off because we don't want his back. He does have chronic back issues. We don't want to flare up. But that, again, goes back to what I was saying. We've got a lot of guys that can play a lot of different positions, and I think we're going to be better defensively this year. We have to be, but I really do think we're going to be a lot better this year.
Yeah, and you don't have like a half a season of Novi Marte playing out of position. The guy came up as a shortstop.
Right.
And then they moved him to third. He wasn't great at that. No, that's an understatement. And then they moved him to right field where, dude, he got ate up the other day still, which I still have all of the slack for him and I'm cutting him breaks. So he's going to have to figure out when a ball's coming at him.
Yeah,
what
those
he's
are
got to
hard
do.
Those are the hardest. From a guy who played outfield, those are the hardest ones. I hated playing outfield. I like playing first base or third base. But sometimes they sit me in the outfield, and those are ones I hated because you can't tell. If you break in right away, you're screwed.
Yeah, catcher.
Yeah, there you go.
And so like when I see a fly ball, I have to turn around.
Yeah,
because I'm so used to turning around because I got to catch that on the backspin.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, man, defensively they're going to be so much better. I mean, there's a lot here that is so much more promising than last year. And this is a team that made the playoffs. So look, the Reds didn't disappoint me last year. They accomplished their goal, which was to make it.
And I think people forget that because I put stuff out on Facebook about, Reds won today or however days till Reds opening day and stuff. They're like, well, you know how they're going to start off good and then they'll suck after the All-Star game just like they do every year. I'm like, did you forget they made the playoffs last year? I'm like, they did make they won the wild card. They made the playoffs last year. They lost. They lost, but they made it. Like, they didn't disappoint us last year. Does people forget this?
Also, your timeline's wrong. They suck at the beginning of the year.
It's true.
They dig themselves into a hole, then they find their way out.
Which is like we said last week. They got to get off to a good start.
Yeah. Crypt Keeper says, does DJ Antone have a season? Fingers crossed.
He's pitching.
Third Tommy John surgery is really hard. Here is my hopes and dreams for TJ Antone. He goes to Louisville. He pitches to start the year. They make sure those ligaments are attached. Then he comes up, and then he has a couple of relief appearances. And then if he does well, great. If not, that's a career, bud. I'm rooting for him.
Fourth Tommy John. That's what I don't want. I'm like, dude, coming back from 3 of them is nuts. And he actually wrote a book.
With his left hand?
Yeah. I think he dictated it to his phone. He just talked in there. But I think it's called the Tommy John Experience or something like that. I heard that on, I don't remember, Locked on Reds or Power Stacks or something. They were talking about it. But yeah, I'm rooting for TJ. I hope he does. He makes it back and makes an appearance. That in itself is going to be a major accomplishment right there. Just doing that.
You know what his full name is, right?
I don't remember what it is now.
It's Tommy John Antone.
That's no. That's not.
Thank you.
I
Couldn't help.
open
It's
the
right
door,
there.
Open the door, and Billy's like, "Bam! Thank you very much."
I kicked that sucker in, dude. I came through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
Hey.
Mhm.
I think I just did Fat Albert.
You did.
Again, I'm aging myself. These young people are like, "Who the hell is Fat Albert?" You got Fat Albert, mushroom mouth. Remember mushroom mouth? Mushroom. Hey, how about you guys doing mushroom mouth? Anyway. All right, we're going off the rails here. We got 50. We've been at 50 minutes here.
You want to talk about the fifth starter?
Yes, let's talk about that. We can do that real quick. Actually, I got one. Let's do this real quick.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the sixth starter, the potential of having a 6-man rotation that DJ has kicked around. I don't think they're going to do it,
No.
but and I got into an argument with this dude confused crap out of me. Like he didn't want Brett Lauder or Burns to beat out Lodolo, which I told him they said they have no chance of that happening. And then he didn't want Brett Lauder in the bullpen. I said we don't have to worry about it. He'll be in Louisville making a start every 5th day. Well, I didn't want that either. I'm like, what the hell do you want then? I was completely confused. But all right, talk about the 5th starter. Talk about the potential 6-man rotation. Go, what you got?
I think that guy just needs to be a fan of a different team.
I know. I'm just like, dude, you are confusing me. Oh, I'm going to be right about what? I'm still trying to figure out what you're arguing with me about.
I have no idea. Just stick to football, maybe, guy. What's it? So you've got. I think we can take Aguilar out of the conversation, which is totally fine.
Right.
We did.
Right.
He's coming back from Tommy John. The guy, we saw some stuff in 24. He had a full year to recover last year, so let him work out the kinks. There's no rush because you got Chase Burns and Rhett Lauder. If you made me lean one direction, I think I'm going to lean towards starting the season with Rhett Lauder in the 5-hole.
Really?
His stuff, he looks so locked in. I mean, his outing on Saturday last week, 2 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, no hits.
So my
maybe
question
one
for
hit.
you is, where are you putting Burns at?
Putting him in Louisville.
Okay. All right. I like
because
that. Yeah,
because
that's what I would do. If Rhett Lauder's your 5th starter, I'm putting Burns in Louisville. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting Burns in Louisville. Here's the thing, man. He's got 7 strikeouts over 2 appearances and 4 1/3 innings. Isn't that all? That's awesome, right?
That's awesome. What's
not awesome is 5 walks.
Mm.
His control's off, and I understand that he is working on a changeup, and that changeup is flat.
Yeah, but it's gonna be so sick when he gets it,
dude.
When he gets it, oh,
dude.
God,
The last one that he threw on Saturday, since we can only watch one game a week while we're being cucked from baseball.
Well, I haven't been able to watch any yet, so I haven't got to see. All I got to do is listen to it on the radio. So I haven't got to see anything.
You can go back and watch if it's broadcast on MLB.TV. That's what I did after the FCC match on Saturday. Anyway, the last one just was a perfect sweep and down. But otherwise, it just looks like a flat slider. And if you're throwing that, it's
gone.
Yeah, it's going to put a hole in the aquarium. So you're a little worried about that. And dude, Red got in trouble. He gave up 1 bomb on Saturday, and it was a sinker, and it was just a little off, and it got tagged. I think I'm leaning towards Rhett because he's more of a polished product to start the year.
Well, and the thing is too, the good thing about having these young guys as your 5th starter in April, there's off days. So you're not going to need your 5th, because they always have the day after opening day off. So you're not going to need your 5th starter for the first week.
Right.
So so just because, I mean, those guys could, not to do this, they could go down to Louisville and throw down there, and then they could bring one of them up to be the 5th starter. Could do that.
You could, but you don't want to burn a lot of options.
No.
So you can't. No. So you keep them up here for a hot minute. You keep them up here a couple weeks. Keep them up here for a couple starts, and then just keep. Then like we said, the Phantom IL, the right shoulder impingement will come along. I wonder what the new term is this year. I can't wait to hear it. And when I do, I'm printing that on a T-shirt and wearing it.
All right, what's your thoughts on Brandon Williamson? How because he's another one that can be in this too.
You didn't get to see it, but you look at the line, he got tagged for a homer. I'm excited to see him with my own eyes pitch because he's so similar to Lodolo with a gnarly fall off the table curveball, big lefty that can dot a fastball high and inside. And when he can tunnel that fastball and that curveball, a little bit of that change too, you got a gnarly pitcher, man. So I think he stays stretched out too. I'll be intrigued to watch, but I think right now, after 1 week of spring training games, Rhett had 1 appearance and Chase has had 2. I'm giving the upper hand to Rhett, but there is so much baseball left to be played before we get to actual real baseball games.
Yeah, but I think that our 5th starter is going to be a mixture of those 3 all year. However they're going to do it. Those 3 are our 5th starter, or is our 5th starter. I get so tired of people going, you got to put Chase Burns in the bullpen. No, no, he's a potential number 1. You don't put that guy in the bullpen. I don't care.
Nope. You don't do that till the end of the year, and you need him for a playoff stretch or the postseason.
Now, what have you heard how Chase Petty is doing?
I heard that he has learned a kick change. So that's exciting. It's the way that you are holding it. It's got a little bit of a different shape. So that's exciting. I'm assuming we're going to see him this weekend, possibly. He might still be dealing with something. I'm not.
The only one I saw is CES is dealing with anything right now.
He's got a stigmatism.
He's got a stigmatism?
Yeah, that's why he got the glasses. He's got a. Yeah, you got the rec specs, dude. He looks like an obese Kareem. That's it.
Or he looks like Sabo.
Or if Chris Sabo ate Chris Sabo.
What about I was gonna call him Big Sweat, but it's not Big Sweat.
Big Sugar.
Big Sugar, thank you. Yeah.
He got rocked today or yesterday. Which is a bummer because that's my dude. I love Big Sugar.
Well, by the way, there's a really cool Big Sugar shirt at Cincy shirts that you guys can buy. I that's what I want to get.
That's right, dude. I was begging for that shirt all freaking year. I was like, we need a Big Sugar shirt. I was like, sent the photo of him doing the thumbs down at the Prospects game. It's like, we'll get to it. But yeah, so Chase Petty's not hurt. I just saw it. It's just, I think we'll see him at some point this season. And when you brought up a 6-man rotation, I think that's going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to have a 5-man rotation with depth. And that's something that you see and a lot of managers talk about is you have organizational depth where your rotation is actually 8 guys. Mm-hmm. Just some of them are pitching in Louisville.
Right. And I think this is not something I'm just throwing at the wall. This DJ brought it up. I mean, he's kicked it around. So
I'm going to text him. I'll be like, hey, man, don't do that.
Hey, when you text him, tell me to come on my podcast, would you?
Yeah, sure. I got to get him on mine first.
We'll do a joint crossover. Nasty Boys, Strawberry Ice.
There we go.
DJ. Crip, gentlemen, question. Are the players in the MLB still allowed to chew tobacco on the field or just big league chew? I don't know. I know they were trying to.
They've switched.
Yeah.
They're all doing Zins.
Like this?
Yeah. Yeah, brother. That's from my sources that everybody is got Zins in the clubhouse.
And they work. I'll tell you that. I got me to quit tobacco and non-alcoholic beer works. I don't do that. I got a whole fridge full of that too. So I'm on the zero everything right now. So
dude, aren't we cool? I'm on that too, except I've got my vape and then just water and Diet Coke.
Yeah. You so you're not gonna drink it in Japan, not gonna have a
sake?
Yeah, a sake.
I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We're figuring that out. But I've lost now 22 pounds.
Really? Congratulations. I haven't lost anything. Molly wants to know what Zen is. Zen is this. And by the way, Zen, you can sponsor my podcast. I will just email me at sportsstrawberryice at gmail.com.
Dude, I tried one. It was a brand.
They're nicotine pouches is what they are.
They're great. I've got them somewhere. I've got them for dude. I'm loading up for my flight, dude.
Oh, you're gonna need them. You're gonna need. That's a long. How long a flight is that?
4 hours from here to Seattle.
Oh, okay.
And Seattle to Tokyo is 14 hours.
So, do they give you like seats that you can like lean back in and take a nap, or are you in there like a sardine can?
We are flying Comfort Plus. So I've got a little bit of wiggle room. I got some extra room. I'm not in a Delta 1 pod.
Dude, those look sick. Those are
yeah, they should be sick if you're paying $3,000 one way.
Oh my God, really? Yeah. Well, I will never be able to do that. I can tell you that. I'll enjoy the pictures I see of it because I will not be doing that.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Oh my goodness. So the we're clicking on the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
Where is the championship game at?
Miami.
Okay. So are you planning on, if the USA is in that, are you going to try to go down?
Man, I got a buddy who might want to go. So he was like, if they make it, I'm not missing out again. I was like, all right, maybe. But dude, I will have just gotten back from Japan.
How long are you going to Japan for?
I'm gone the 4th, and I touch back down in the States on the 18th.
All right, so Billy will not be on the show next week.
No, I'll be asleep.
Actually, what would be cool? I can send you a link and you just do it for your belly. Hey,
Hey, man. Oh. Hey, what's up?
That'd be a great pod. Crip, man, I remember I had a really bad drinking problem back in the day, but now I have enough money. Woo! Yeah. Molly, broke in our 20s when we want to drink. Older, I can't afford it. But the irony, I just retired. I'm like, I'm 50, almost 51. I'm just retired from it. I did it enough. Good.
I've been joking with some buddies. I was like, yeah, I'm Michael Jordan in his baseball era.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm playing for the Barons. My jersey's in the rafters. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back and put on the 45. You know,
hey, if the Reds and the Reds win the World Series or the Bengals win the Super Bowl, I might have a drink. Then we'll see.
Ooh, there you go.
Maybe. I'll definitely have a non-alcoholic drink for sure.
Real quick, who are the Bengals taking in the first round?
Well, that's the $1 million question. If Caleb Downs is there, I think they should take him. My opinion, it's either going to be Caleb Downs or it's going to be Peter Woods. Ruben Bain would be awesome. I don't think he's going to be there. Yeah. But this weekend for the NFL Combine is going to determine a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the draft didn't. They don't have the draft till after baseball season starts now. So it's not until April 23rd, I think. Yeah. So, Molly says she's 46. She can't drink anymore. There you go. Well, I can drink. I just choose not to.
My problem is that I can drink, and then it's the next 2 days to 3 days after. Now.
I can drink. It's the stuff I do when I drink, and the stuff I don't remember. That's yeah.
You have the luxury of not remembering. That's nice.
Well, I try not to remember. Then my wife looks at me like, "Do you know what you did last night?" Like, no, I don't. And then, here's a video of it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, never mind.
Cool. Thanks that we have the cameras rolling. Yeah. Neat.
That is the love of my life for 29 years. She's awesome.
Amen, brother.
I have the best wife ever. On that point, let's get the heck out of here, Billy. For the last time, for at least a week, plug some stuff before I let you go. And you have a great time in Japan.
Yeah.
In Japan. Have a great time there, buddy.
I'm so excited. Check out my special, Winded. You can watch it on YouTube. It's free. Billy DeVoe, Winded. And please check out my podcast, The New Nasty Boys. It's me, Chris Weir, fellow stand-up comedian, and our buddy Jake Paulson, who isn't a comic, but you know what? He knows his stuff, and he's pretty funny, too. We have new episodes every Monday at noon, but we're going to take a little break because Jake and I will both be in Japan. I got a little portable recorder. I might be able to sneak one in.
You definitely got to do some kind of video or something. You're going to do you need to do like a video blog or something.
Oh, dude, I got a new phone. So Oh, dude, yeah, I'm all squared away.
You got the orange. That's the new phone.
Yeah, dude, Who Day and Go FCC. I got a lot of bases covered.
Yeah.
I've got
they're 2-0 now, right? They'll go another 3-0 because they won in that the Conquistador Cup or whatever it is.
CONCACAF.
Yeah, that
so
one.
Close. Dude, they looked so good on last night, man. They were just that. I almost felt bad for O&M Universidad. They just got it was 4-0 at half.
Didn't they win 6-0?
Yeah.
I wanted to watch, but I wasn't home last night, so I didn't get a chance to check it out. But how was the opening night at FC?
Cold.
I bet.
Cold. And dude, the first half, they had so many opportunities that they just missed on, and like that made it worse. And then once the second half, they like were cooking. Mm-hmm. Dude, they're gonna be they lost Evander. We don't know how long he'll be out for. He's their best player.
Yeah, what's his injury? I did hear he got hurt.
Something with his hamstring. We don't know the whole situation yet.
Okay.
But like I think we'll find out Saturday. But dude, they're going to be so good.
So what time do they play Saturday?
4:30. They're at Minnesota. They're playing the Minnesota Loons.
And that is on Apple TV. You can also listen to it on ESPN 1530.
That's right.
They have it on there. So if you got Apple TV, I think now if you just get Apple TV, you can watch it now, right? You don't have to have the extra stuff.
And confirmed, I heard this when I was listening in the car, driving around listening to the Reds game. You do have to download the ESPN app with your MLB.TV and when the season starts. So you have to download, but then you get a free month of the ESPN. You cancel it, and you can still access your MLB.TV.
Really?
Yes. So that is how it is officially how it is going to work.
Well, I'm still hoping it's going to show up on my extra innings Major League Baseball package, which it should.
It should. You'll be good.
It always has. No matter where it's went, it's always been on that. So
I might not
be watching the which I know I went to my ESPN and I did find it where you can go on the MLB app or whatever it is there and pay for it. So I did find that on there. So
I think you'll be good on extra innings. You're good.
Yeah, I should be good. We'll see. Billy, it's always been a pleasure. Have fun in Japan. And I'm just going to call it that for now. It's Japan. Have fun there and don't do anything I wouldn't do, all right?
Oh, deal.
All right, see you, brother.
See you, dude.
Yep. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Go check out Billy DeVoe and the new Nasty Boys podcast. Check out his comedy special. I think he said Breathless, Windless. I don't know. Billy DeVoe on YouTube. You can find it. He's a funny dude. Go check out some of his comedy shows too. He's a funny dude and a great Reds fan.
All right, shout out to my sponsors. They are Priority Lawn and Landscaping for all your lawn and landscaping needs. You need your grass cut, you need shrubbery trimmed, I don't know, you need a paper patio, you need anything. I mean anything. Landscaping required. Think Priority Lawn and Landscaping. Also, shout out to T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And of course, Meyer Window, Door, and more. I got them in my house. I highly recommend you get them in yours. They're energy efficient, great looking windows, easy to clean. Meyer Window, Door, and more. The website is MeyerCincinnati.com. And also shout out to my favorite brewery, Moorline Lager House. Get on down there, get you some delicious Moorline beer, some delicious Moorline food. And tell them I sent you. Moorline Lager House.
That's right. As always, check out my great sponsors of the show, Moorline Lager House, Priority Lawn and Landscaping, T Properties, and of course, Meyer Window, Door, and more. Juwan, I figured that. John says with Ruben Bain's combine numbers, I say he's off the board. They are testing. Now they started at 3:00 when I went live, so I didn't get to watch Ruben Bain, but it's not surprising. I don't think people are going to be scared of his short arms. I wouldn't mind if they were, and he drops to 10. But I think it's gonna be Caleb Downs. If he's there and they don't take him, but only if he's there, Peter Woods is there, they might take Peter Woods, which I wouldn't hate, but Caleb Downs is such a game changer, in my opinion. That's who I hope the Bengals take. But we'll see what happens. There are other safeties that they can take, and there's a lot of safeties in free agency they can sign. So we'll see what happens. But as always, thanks for watching. I've been live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch, and Instagram. You can follow me on all those, along with Threads and TikTok. And please check out my Substack. I write some articles on there from time to time. When baseball season starts in full gear, I get to watch the games. I will definitely write some more articles about that. My Bearcats, unfortunately, lost this weekend. As soon as I started thinking, well, yeah, maybe 1-4 in a row, maybe West is okay. Started running the offense the way I've been screaming at TV for them to run the offense. A high low where I run the offense through Bob Miller. I've been saying that since November. They were doing that in the first half. They didn't do it in the second half, and they lost, and their defense did not look good at all. There's way too many drives to the basket where nobody switched, wide open drives to the basket. So I'm still back to Wes, I love you, but we need to get another coach in there, and we'll see what happens. But like I said, check out the Substack. I will be pulling a sign off later on tonight, put it on the podcast. Check it out. It's on BeanPod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Do me a favor, listen to it, rate it, like it, review it, leave a 5-star review and a comment so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Should be having a fun Friday show with the Godfather, Anthony Kazinza, and of course, my boy Dale Altman from Bengals and Brews. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for the notification for every time I go live. You'll be notified. And remember this, go Reds. Throw it up. That's your sports, baby. See ya!
Another great show. You guys still here? The show's over. You can come back tomorrow. I'm out of here. See ya.